it for my family. Me I do it for my friend them. Me I do it for the North Coast. Watch it chill on in my beer.
So guys, here is where I have 3 cups of flour, and here in my bowl I have some freshly grated coconuts. In this bowl is where I have half cup of sugar, and this is for my filling. In this bowl, I know you must be wondering, what is this? This is some melted butter for my filling. I have a teaspoon and a half of nutmeg. That is my favorite. And this is 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and a teaspoon of allspice. Now here is where I have my Benjamin vanilla, the best. And this is my Benjamin almond extract. Now this is 1 stick of golden seal butter. I'm just going to use 3/4 of this. And now guys, I am going to show you where I got my spices from, and these are from Eve. Oh my god, these are the best. They taste so good in any pastry that you want to use them in. Now I am about to cut my butter in so that I can, use it to mix my flour. Now I have just 1/4 of butter leaf. Right now I am just going to use the tips of my fingers to combine the flour with the butter, and I am going to just use my finger to work this in. I am just going to work it in until the butter is all rubbed into the flour and give me a crumble look. You will see what it's going to look like, but look how I work this right in. Now guys, this is how it should look. You see, you can see where it have a little crumble look. Now here I have some ice cold water. I am just going to use this to knead my flour. You just want the right, you don't need to use all of it. You just need, just enough to knead your flour, just to give you that nice sticky stretchy dough. You don't want the dough to be too soft or too tough. So I am about to knead this in. You just want to knead everything until everything is combined into a nice dough. Now guys, this is how your dough should be looking. That nice consistency of my dough. Look at my dough guys, just look at that. It isn't too sticky, it's not too soft, it's just right. Look at that guys. Now I am going to put this to set aside in my refrigerator. Now my area is all clean and I am now ready to make my filling. This is my coconut that is here, and I am going to make a nice dough. I am not going to cook the coconut. You do not have to cook the filling. You can just make it and set it aside so that the sugar can sweat and you can get that syrupy nice texture from it. You will see. However, now I am adding my sugar, and now I'm going to add the cinnamon, the nutmeg and the allspice to this. Now guys, I am just going to use just a little bit of grated ginger, not too much, you know. When you use ginger in your gizzada, give it a little flavor. It's not something that you will taste so strong. You just give it a little flavor with all those spices. I am now going to just add a pinch of salt to this, you know. With salt gives things flavor, but you don't want to use too much, just a pinch. Now guys, after mixing those, I am going to now go in with my melted butter, my vanilla, and my almond extract, and I am just going to mix all of this until everything is all combined. So guys, just to let you know, some people use egg white. It can be using when you are making your filling. However, I do not like to use it because it burns the trash very quickly. That's the reason why I do not use egg white. Now I am going to mix all of this, and I am going to just put this aside so that the sugar can melt and I can just get everything looking, you know, all perfect and beautiful for my gizzada. Now my surface is clean for rolling my dough out, and this is my sheet pan with my parchment paper. Now I am going to dust the surface. The reason for dusting the surface is for when you are rolling your dough, it doesn't stick onto the surface. So you want to dust that surface well, not too much flour, and you want to, you know, use some flour to dust your rolling pin so that the dough do not stick onto the pin when you're rolling it out. Now I went for my dough from the refrigerator. Now look at this dough. It has been in the fridge for 10 minutes. It's not too tough and it's not soft. And I am now going to roll this out, guys. So guys, I'm now going to cut it the shape that I want it to be in, and I do not want it too thick. This is just right for me. Whenever it's too thick, when it takes longer to bake, I like my gizzada with just a little nice thin dough and, you know, enough filling inside. I am just pinching it in my hand. It is so easy for me because I'm used to doing this. But now I am going to just show, if you're a beginner, I am going to show you how to pinch it. And now I am just putting this in my sheet pan. Just look at that, guys. You see, it's perfectly pinched and looking nice. I am now going to show you, if you're a beginner, how to pinch your dough. Now I am going to brush away the excess flour, and I am going to put my shell right here, or my dough right here. I call it shell, and I am going to use my left hand, my pointer finger to push, while I use my thumb and my pointer finger on my right hand to pinch. Look at that, guys. You don't want to push it too much so the dough tear whenever you are pushing it. You just want to barely squeeze and pinch, squeeze and pinch. This is how your gizzadas should be looking, guys. Look at these. Now I am going to put these. I put these to bake for 15 minutes, and this is the finishing look, guys. Look how beautiful this is. Please remember to like, comment, share, hit that post notification bell, and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Here is where we make the best food and the best pastry. Bye.